In today's sister conversation, I want to talk to the sisters who have taken the leap into the unknown, landed on their feet, everything was going beautifully, but now all of a sudden it seemed like the odds are against you, and now you have no idea how to keep going when everything is going wrong. Hi, I'm Lakeisha, your sister coach, and also the founder of A Sister's Truth. Here at A Sister's Truth, we help women to discover, define, and live their truth for manifesting a courageous life without limits. As your sister coach, it's my job to make sure you have the tools and the encouragement needed to stay true to yourself for living a purpose-driven life. So in today's sister conversation, I want to talk to my sisters who have actually leaped into the unknown, right? Because there are a lot of us out there who are not afraid to take a risk. There's a lot of us who go head first into, going after our goals in order to achieving them. And we are striving, left and right. But let's be honest, when we take that leap, it starts out great. In most cases, right? It starts off amazing, but then all of a sudden, when we get in the middle of it, it seems like the odds start to stack against us out of nowhere. And that's when it becomes really hard to stay focused and to stay on track and to keep going. So we're going to talk about that today. I want to talk to you about three things. Sorry. I'll talk to you about three things that you can do, to help to stay on track when everything seems like it's going wrong. Okay. So the first thing I need for you to do, first thing, is to put yourself first every single day. Every single day, I need you to recommit to yourself and put yourself first. Now, I know you chose yourself when you decided to go after that new job or move to another state and start all over, right? Or sign up on eHarmony to start getting out there and dating. I know you chose yourself when you did those things, but that was the initial start. That was the first step. But sweetie, I need you to recommit to yourself every single day, because there are going to be things and challenges and struggles that come up against us every single day. And when those challenges come against us, we need to recommit to ourselves. Because when we recommit to ourselves, we're telling ourselves that we are not giving up on us, right? Because we don't want to just throw in the towel every time something, bad happens or something, causes us to work a little harder. We don't want to do that, because when we give up on ourselves, we're telling ourselves, better yet, showing ourselves that we're okay with failure. And that's not the case. That's not what we are promoting here on this channel. So I need for you, right, to recommit to the person that you see every day when you look into the mirror. I need you to recommit to her every single day and make that commitment to continue going. Because let me tell you, this is going to always be a struggle. This is going to always be a roadblock. So don't get into the habit of throwing in a towel just because you run into, a hurdle. No. Let's jump over that hurdle and then keep going. And if we trip and fall, that's okay. Because guess what? We can get back up and we can still keep going. So tip number one, I need you to recommit to yourself every single day. It takes more than that initial commitment, that initial first step of going after your goals. It's an everyday thing. Every day you have to recommit to yourself. Tip number two, I need you to remember why you are going through this in the first place. I know we hear it all the time that we need to know our why. So at this point, it's probably sounding a little bit cliche, but let me tell you something. Knowing your why keeps you focused. Your why is your motivator, right? Because when you think back to your why, it's going to give you that boost of energy that you need to keep on going. Because there's a reason why you decided to go after that new job, right? There's a reason why, right? Maybe you want to buy a new house. Maybe you need a new car. Maybe you have older parents that you need to take care of. There's a reason Why? So you want to always refer back to your why, because your why is going to give you that inspiration, that encouragement, that motivation, that boost of energy that you need to keep going, right? To keep going. And sometimes we need to refer back to our why too, because on our journey to self-discovery, to achieving a goal, we get lost. We get off track, right? And so sometimes we need to reshift, and our why will help us to reshift so we can refocus. So if you don't know your why, let's figure that out, because I need you to know why you're doing what it is that you're doing. Why are you doing it, right? Because your why will also let you know if you're going in the right direction, because you don't want to be going down a path and you have no reason why you're going this way and not that way. Know your why, and I want you to revisit your why every single day. Let's not wait. How about this? Let's not wait until we run into a roadblock or a hurdle. Let's just revisit our why on a daily basis and let that be a part of our daily mantra, to go back and revisit our why, to keep us boost up, right? On why it is that we're going down the journey that we're going down. So when we run into that struggle, we're already ready, because we've been building up, right? We've been building up our strength, our resiliency. So once we hit that struggle, right, we have the strength that we need to break through it. And tip number 3 that I want you to do when you are faced with all these obstacles and it seems like everything is going wrong, right? Tip number 3, I want you to take inventory of everything that you've already conquered already. Take inventory of those things, right? And reevaluate where you were, where you are now, and where you're going. Because in order for you to get to where you are right now, you had to go through some stuff. You had to get over some stuff. You had to heal for some stuff, right? So let's think back and reflect on those things that you already claimed victory over. Because when we are in the midst of the struggle, we tend to get amnesia. We tend to get amnesia about all the things that we have already conquered. And when we run into that obstacle that's right there in front of us, we forget about everything that we've been through in the past, and this current obstacle that's in front of us seems like this real huge mountain that we can't get over. But let me tell you something, you can. And the obstacle that's in front of you is no bigger than the obstacles that are behind you, that you've already conquered, that you already claimed victory over. It's no bigger. So reflect back on what you've already conquered, right? Tap into that inner strength and apply that to the current obstacle so you can get through it. Because let me tell you, sis, you are more than enough. You have the strength that you need. You have the knowledge that you need, the tenacity that you need to get through whatever it is that you're going through right now in this moment. And if not, that's why you have your sister coach, because I am here and it is my job to get down in the trenches with you, to help you push past your mindset blocks, to help you push past your fears, because you do not have to journey alone. So what is that one thing that you are going through right now today, after leaping over into the unknown, and now it seems like all these attacks are coming at you all at once? How are you going to apply the 3 tips that I just gave to you right now in this video in order to get past the hurdle that you're going through, right? Those 3 tips, how are you going to apply them? Number 1, recommit to yourself every single day, because you don't want to tell yourself, show yourself that you are a failure and that you're just going to throw in a towel as soon as something gets rough. No, you're not going to do that. So we're going to recommit to ourselves. Tip number 2, okay, we are going to revisit our why. Why are you on the path that you're on right now. Revisit your why. Use your why as the motivating factor to get you over the hump every day. And don't wait until, attack comes or a struggle, is right there in front of you. Revisit your why every single day to build the resiliency that you need to break through when the enemy starts to attack. And tip number 3, let's revisit and reflect on all the things that you have already conquered and claimed victory over, because we tend to forget how strong we are, how resilient we are, and we tend to forget that we have somebody on our side that's all powerful. We tend to forget those things. The obstacle that's in front of you is no bigger than the obstacles that are behind you. It's no bigger. Tap into that same inner strength that helped you to defeat those obstacles that you left way back there to defeat what's in front of you right now. So, how are you going to apply these tips today? If you need help, reach out to your sister coach. Hey sis, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to watch our video. I am so excited to let you know that we're going to be uploading new videos every week to give you the tools, the encouragement, the motivation, the inspiration that you need in order to live a courageous life without limits. So in order to stay connected with us, I need you to hit that subscribe button and also ring the bell so you can get notifications every single time we upload a new video. In the meantime, check out these videos right here, and until I see you again, always remember that you are enough and your truth is